Assalamu alaikum. Have a good day. We are in Module 2 and Information Technology. We are in Module 2, or we can also say the Chapter 2. And Information Technology, here we know four items here. One is hardware, software, data resource management, and telecommunication and network. And just we discuss the hardware. Now we are going to discuss software. So what is software? We can say software is a program that enables a computer to perform a specific task as opposed to the physical component of the system, that hardware. The software is the general term for various kinds of programs used to operate and manipulate computers and their peripheral devices. And one common way to describing the hardware and software is a way of software can be thrown as the variable part of a computer and hardware as the invariable part. So there are many types of category of software here. So if we see the space or where softwares are. So look here, if here hardware and here user, so between that here system, operating system and application system or application software. So this operating system also the software and application system also the software. Types of software. If we see at this moment, worldwide different types of software. Some are free software. Look here, the picture all here inserted, all are the free software. You can download from the website. All are the free. This software, but real software, that means whether we are using in our office and other thing, this is the costly, or also we have to pay it. That type of free software we're using at this moment, the major type and function of application software and system software available to computer user. The types of software we will encounter depends on primary and the types of computer and network that we use on the specific tasks that we want to accomplish. So if we see the types of software, we can say this one. This is the types of software. We can say there are two types. One is system software, another is application software. Is the broader sense. So we know the software. Software is a set of programs that governs the functioning of computer. So if you just think about this structure, this scenario, then all thing is within this scenario. So what is software? Software is set of programs that governs the functioning of computer. So this software generally two types, major part, and this one is system software, another is application software. So system software is control the internal computer operation within the system. And this system software, we can say there are two types of system software. One is system management program, another is development software. So system management software are operating system, device, drivers, and system utilities. Is mix all the system management software is a system software. And development software, that's mean programming language, language translator, linker, loader, etc. is developing software within the system software. And if we go for application software, so what is application software? Application software carries out necessary operations for a specific application to function. Is called application software. So application software we can categorize by two ways. One is general purpose, another is specific purpose. So general purpose application softwares are For example, word processor, presentation, that is we are using it, a spreadsheet, image editor, etc. is the general purpose application software. And a specific purpose that means specifically using the software, and different company in different software is using, that means sometimes that means look here, renovation software, attendance software, billing software, report card generator software, etc. the application software, based on the necessity of the organization. So clearly we can say that a set of programs that governs the functioning of computer, we can say it is the software. And logically, software broad sense two types: system software, application software. And system softwares are that software that control the internal computer operation, and application software has carried out necessary operation for a specified application to function. So this is the software. And look here, application software for end user. What is the space? Look here. If we see this yellow color is the hardware, and outside of yellow color is the system software. This system software, this operating system, tools and utilities, etc. And application system, all other are the application system. So here, application software include a variety of programs that can be subdivided into general purpose and function a specific application category. So general purpose application software, what is this? What is that? So general purpose application software or program that are programs that perform common information processing jobs for end users. For example, we can say word processing, a spreadsheet, that means we are using Excel, we are using PowerPoint presentation, that means TPP, etc. All are the database management and graphics program are popular with microcomputer users for home, education, business, personally, businessly, scientific, and many other purpose. It is the general purpose application program. And productivity package here said they significantly increase the productivity of end user. They are sometimes known as productivity package. Other example include web browser, email, groupers, which help support communication and collaboration among groupers and teams. In addition, common way the classifying software based on the software was developed. Here we can say customer software. So what is customer software? Is the term used for identifying software application that are developed within an organization for use by the organization. Developed within the organization for use by the organization. And that means own, customized, own software. In other words, the organization that retains the program code is also the organization that use the final software application in context. So another, cost software. So what is cost software? Cost means commercial of the shelf. It means cost software is developed by the intention of selling the software in multiple copy and user of the property. That means multiple copy, cost software. So in this case, the organization that writes the software is not the intended to target audience for its user. And several characteristics are important when describing course software. First, as a stand for our definition, that means course software product are sold in many copies with minimal charge, that means very cheaper, beyond scheduled update release. Purchase of course software generally have no control over the specification, schedule, evaluation, or access to the either the source code or the internal document. Example of course application has many are enterprise resource planning, and they are using Workday, Workforce, SAP, Salesforce, PeopleShift, Oracle Finance, etc. It's called the course application software, selling the many copies. So also we can say that an overview of computer software that we describe, but note that the major type of example of application system software, we know the computer software, there are two types, application and system. So application means that also we said the system means that manage and support operation of computer system and network. And application software perform information processing tasks for end user. And also system software, we have seen system management program, system development program. And system management, that means operating system, network management program, database management system, application service, system utility, performance and security monitors. And system development program, programming language translator, programming editor and tools, computer-aided software engineer, package, etc. And application software, also two types we have seen previously, and general purpose and application space. General, that means software suite, web browser, electronic mail, word processing, spreadsheet, database managers, presentation graphics, personal information, etc. And the application specific for the business purpose, accounting software, transaction processing, customer relationship management software, enterprise resource planning software, electronic commerce, etc., science and engineering software, education and entertainment software, etc. So here the open source software. So what is open source software? Sometimes we are saying OSS. The newest innovation in software developed is called open source software. In this approach, developers collaborate on the development of an application using programming standards that allow for anyone to contribute or develop to the software. Open source software. That means a lot of programmers contributing for the system, and anyone can contribute to develop the software. So is the open source software. Furthermore, as each developer compiler here project, the code for the application, business application, free to anyone else who wish to use it. So is the open source software also free? Sometimes it can be cost, but why open source software day by day is going for popular? And open source software, why we'll use it? Sometimes is the cost reduction for reducing the system software cost, and quality improvement can increase, a quick time to market is come, and full ownership and control can be happen, and drive innovation with rapid pace, no vendor link, great flag. For example, if we go for purchase any software, so we have to pay annual maintenance charge for each and every software. But few software, if you go for if you purchase it, you do not need to pay the annual maintenance. For example, if you purchase Tally software, so the ownership of that software you will get lifetime. No need for your annual maintenance fee. Do not need to pay the annual maintenance fee. 100% ownership you here. But look here, another sound system, SAP, billion dollar have to pay, and yearly you have to pay the annual maintenance fee. So that's why open source software sometimes is going for popular, and here no vendors link in. It's the great flexibility, a broad perspective, more eyes on the code, integration and customize, easy to modify and enhance, collaboration approach gives better solution, community support. So it is that's why open source software we are choosing. So here, business application software, function specific application software. Within the business application software, thousands of function specific application software packages are available to support a specific application of the end user in business and other fields. We can see the example, the business application software support, the re-engineering, automation, business processes, strategy, business application. Also, we can say customer relationship management, CRM. Also, you have the specific chapter also, and enterprise resource planning and supply chain management. Also, you have the separate chapter also. So here, other example of software package that web-enabled electronic commerce application are applied to the functional area of business like the human resource management or HR software and accounting software. Is still other software is using. So if you see computer hardware, they're using the system software. Within the system software, operating system and file management tool, assembler, and also here compiler utility within the system software, and the application software we are using as spreadsheet, graphics, database, some word processing, communication, etc. And a business application is the Oracle Business Suite software from taking from here. So Oracle Business Suite, here advanced planning, e-commerce, finance, etc. and business intelligence using contract exchange, etc. So now software suite and integrated package. So what is software suite? The most widely used productivity package come bundled together as software suites such as Microsoft Office, Lotus, Chrome Perfect, Sun, Star Office, and their open source product, Open Office. Examining their component give us an overview of the important software tools that we can use increase our productivity. So is the software suite with the Microsoft Office. Within the Microsoft Office, we know we have the MS Word, MS Excel, MS the PowerPoint, MS. Also, we have the MS within the MS Office. There are a lot of programming is here. So within that program, so Microsoft Office is also a software suite. The basic program component of top 4 suites are here. If you see the program, word processor, here for the Word, MS Word, Microsoft Office MS Word, is Lotus calls the Words Pro. That means also that's have a sound system called Writer. Especially where in the Microsoft we know the Excel, but Lotus got Lotus 1, 2, 3, etc. So this way PowerPoint is the graphics thing. Microsoft is called PowerPoint. Lotus saying that freelance. And database management in the Microsoft Office is Access, and Lotus Approach. And personal information management, Outlook, we are using the for emailing here, and Lotus using the organizer. So this shows the different types of organization, different software suites. Each suite integrated software package for word processing, especially presentation graphics for the PowerPoint presentation we are using, database management, and personal information management. Microsoft, Lotus, Coral, Sun, etc. that they have the bundle of software. So example include for internet access, email, web publisher, etc. electronic, and also the software suite cost lots less than the total cost, and graphical user interface using there. And software suite, advantage of software suite is that software suite also share common tools such as spell checking and help etc. So here integrated package versus suite, we can say in the software suite versus integrated package. So look here, we are using this type of, that is user, graphics interface, display, kernel, and integrated package versus suite. What is this? Software suite contain common productivity tools in one package. And it got a limited functionality, but usually cheaper than the integrated package, often a bundle with the new PC. Within the PC, where we are purchasing PC or laptop, all thing within the PC, they integrated with the PC, installed in the PC. An integrated package, there is special productivity application that are bundled together and sold at the discount rate. The application are integrated, that is have a common interface and can be export import data between apps. So if we see another one, software as a service, SaaS, we can say, now we are using it. Distribution model, software as a service is a software distribution model in which a third-party provider hosts application and makes them available to customers over the internet. SaaS is one of the three main categories of the cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? This is the three category cloud computing: logistic interface as a service. Here, interface as a service and platform as a service. So here three things: infrastructure as a service. The cloud, using that, using the CPU through the cloud, disk drive, network, data center, etc., is the infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service, that means development and runtime tools and environment using through the that means cloud. And software as a service, application, enterprise apps, desktop apps, mobile apps, etc. The software as a service. So these three items is a cloud computing category, three category. Web browser, the most important software component for many computer use today is the web browser. We know we have the Microsoft Explorer or the Mozilla, etc. Mozilla Firefox is the web browser. And word processing, desktop publishing,